Hey YouTube, what's going on? This is Cheeseboro628 here today, giving you week 11 of the NPL series. Yeah, we're not going to talk about how I'm doing, because, you know, what really matters is the friendship. Yeah, anyway, we're going to continue here. We're facing our friend Danza, aka Crobat for the win. Probably pronounced his name wrong. I'm sorry. I don't know what to say. Anyway, it's a pretty good day today. I'll get into that in a little bit. But it's been extremely busy here, so that would explain my lack of uploads. Doing what I can, honestly. So, our opponents this week, Danza, Crobat for the win, has the LA Nidokings, which has this very threatening team. And you know my mons at this point. Hopefully, maybe, who knows. But anyway, we're just gonna get into this, and we're gonna hope that everything goes swellly. So, swello, puns, okay, so looking at his team, I see some threats, that Hitmonchan ain't nothing. Garchomp could be annoying. What a surprise that Donphan can't handle most of his team, like always. Only thing is like Garchomp. He has Mega Diancie, so that's kind of scary. Because of that, I'm going to need something that can try to handle that. What can? Escav. That's about it. I wonder how good Escav's going to be on this team. Because I could definitely Pursuit Trap Meloetta if it feels like it. I have Overcoat for Tangrowth. You know, we're doing Bandit Escav. I don't see much of a need for Assault Vest, because why would I, you know? Excuse any background noise. It is kind of hot here. It's like, what, maybe 70 degrees in good old Southern Ohio. So anyway, we got our knockoff, we got our Pursuit. I don't think we'll need Drill Run. There's Heatran. That's the one thing. I just feel like it's not going to be enough use to actually be worth it. Iron Head and Mega Horn. We'll just have to make sure we have other things that can handle that. We're going to keep the EVs as is. I can see Goodra being really good on this team. And I mean really good. So we're going to do that. Nice AV as always. So, a couple of things here. What we definitely want, Sap Sipper, because why not? Earthquake, for sure. Ice Beam, for sure. That way we're able to handle his Landorus, Mandiboos to a certain extent. Definitely his Heatran, hitting his Thundurus pretty well. We could do Power Whip for Mamoswine, but I don't think that's going to be as useful as Fire Blast. Yeah, and then I want to run Stab, of course. So, yeah, we're going to run Fire Blast and Draco. And that's going to be that. Minus Speed, because I would never want Goodra to lose any of the precious bulk that it has. Rest of his team, I mean, if it comes down to it, I may need Bullet Punch for Mega Diancie. So, Mega Medicham certainly has fun. Yeah, I think Ice Punch is going to be very necessary on Medicham for this. Yeah. Fake Out will always be good, always. Bullet Punch, Ice Punch, and High Jump Kick. I really don't think Psycho Cut is necessary for my opponent's team. We're gonna run Adamant, because why the F not? Yeah, that should be good enough coverage for his team. Honestly, that's practically perfect, because Hitmonchan isn't gonna take anything from a Mega Medicham. Yeah, for the rest of my team, I'm just trying to think, because Rocks would be nice, because he has a couple of potential mons with sashes, plus the extra priority could be good. for a good portion of his team actually. Sorry for that noise. So I'm going to run Donphan. I should run leftovers, sure. The thing is, I don't know what kind of set I want to run. I am actually debating running bulky at this point. Like bulky, actually like a bunch in physical attack this time, because every other time I ever try using this thing, it like dies in one hit anyway. So Ice Shard, EQ. I mean, we need Stealth Rock. That's the priority here. Now, do I want Knockoff or Rapid Spin? What on his team gets rocks? Heatran. If I put enough pressure, I shouldn't need to spin. Nor do I think I'd even have a chance to spin. So I'm going to take that risk, and we're going to run this set. Okay. As for the rest of his team, other than a couple forms of priority being Hitmonchan and Thundurus to an extent, and maybe even Mammo, Cloyster kind of runs through his team, so I'm gonna run Cloyster. Yeah, might as well run a Sash. Sorry. Let's run Sheshmesh. Razor Shell is definitely necessary. Icicle Spear is definitely necessary. Now, do I need another form of priority? Is the question. Because it would be nice. But is Rock Blast going to be more helpful? My guess is no. Yeah, looks like that's not necessary at all, so I'm going to keep the Ice Shard. Yeah, we're just going to be max tag Adamant. Simple as that. And then we have spot for one more. I'm going to let Denza know that I'm ready. He's kind of busy tonight, so that's why we're trying to get this done as early as possible. It is 5:17 on this Friday afternoon. Yeah, this man's going to prom. He's going to live it up. So, definitely don't want to take that time from him. It's precious, I'll tell you. There's a couple things I can get in Suicune's way. Tangrowth, Thundurus, and that's about it. But so that puts pressure on his Tangrowth and his Thundurus. And lets my Goodra come in for free. So, yeah, I'm gonna run Suicune basically to bait. Just to bait him in. Do I want to run a special kind of Suicune? Like, obviously special attacking, but like I could run Assault Vest. I could run Calm Mind, 3 attacks. Did I try doing that before? I may have. I'm gonna do it again. That's what I'm gonna do. Calm Mind, Scald, Ice Beam, and I forgot. Does it get any cool coverage that I would need or consider? Not really. I could run Protect, but I can also... Oh yeah. Am I thinking... Is Toxic going to be helpful? That's kind of what I'm wondering. It would be nice to wear down that Mandiboo's, but I do have Calm Mind for that. Porygon 2 could be a hassle. You get Shadow Ball. That's not really helpful for anything. I don't know if this set even works. Sorry for taking a little while here. I'm just trying to think about this conclusion. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure what's going to be helpful. Obviously, Scald is not the move I meant to do here. Gah. I can run Hydro, just cause. I mean, what else do I have for coverage? What is necessary? I mean, dual stab smacks his entire team. Yeah, I don't see why not. H pump, just if I need to get a lot more damage. H pump. Sounds legit. Yeah, this is looking like the team. I have a pretty big grass weakness. So Sap Sipper on Gudra is definitely going to be nice, as well as handling things with Escav. Yeah, so if we get the battle done today, you guys will see the upload hopefully closer than later. I don't know. I mean, finals are coming up. But yeah, maybe. Anyway, I will see you guys when the battle starts. Okay, so we're getting this battle finally going. It's actually Saturday evening, because he had his prom thing by the time that I came available to him. And he is available today, and I finally got home. And yeah, they were talking about how I'm always online. No, it just says my status is always online. But I always put do not disturb, so like that would not insinuate that I'm necessarily online. I don't know, maybe. Either way, so the reason that I didn't commentate on like what mon I started out with was because we already started. Yeah, okay. Sorry, I was trying to predict how this is going. Hopefully this doesn't burn him, otherwise we'll need to restart again. But yeah, he unfortunately got a good roll this time. Last time I did like 30 plus. Anyway, so before this, it still looks like the roll did pretty similar. Okay, this is actually really good for me, unfortunately. For him, last time it brought me out to my Gudra and I had to switch out to my Don fan, but now I'm super free to just press high jump kick. Well, I don't want to press high jump kick. I want to press ice punch. Yeah, I don't want to miss. Tangrowth is going to take a lot. Oh my gosh! Holy damage. I mean, I'm guessing I press ice punch again. It's my best play, I think. He needs to sack this, probably. He really brought this in. I don't know how I feel about this. I could have pressed high jump kick right there. Of course, I didn't want to miss. But I'm guessing he just wants to. So he has Rocky Helmet. That's just good to know. Yeah, he does protect. I can press Scald here. Probably my best play. And then I can Ice Beam if he really wants to bring in his friggin' Tangrowth. I still have yet to explain what was going on here. But basically, since we did a custom game for this, and we're doing custom because he wants it to be level 50 to be like its Wi-Fi. My Mega Metacham, I didn't like change. I didn't change how. You know how when you already know what Mega you want to use and you don't want to change anything about it, you just put Metacham dash Mega. Well, because it was a custom game, it automatically made it Mega. So, because of that, it would have been Mega when I came in, and that would give me a slight disadvantage in bulk, I believe, for when I take hits, even though I'll just like Mega Evolve and fake out anyway. But yeah, that's why. So, here I have a couple of moves I can do. I can go into Donphan. I don't know if he'll probably have Icicle Crash or something of the sort. I mean, it's just... I really don't think he's going to have Thick Fat because Oblivious is such a good move. Honestly, if it wasn't for T-Wave probably on Thunderous, I could sweep from here. Actually, I'm going to go into Cloister anyway. I don't give an F. He does go for his rocks. I have a free shish smash here. And yeah. Nothing else needed to be said here. There's not going to be very many mons that I can rabbit spin on. I already knew this accounting for Donphan coming in. But I mean, he does have Mandiboos, so I don't know. He does decide to go for the freeze dry. That's cool. Clearly not going to take me all the way down. His only priority other than Ice Shard here is going to be T-Wave from his Thundurus. Yeah, I'm just going to go for Icicle Spear here. Clearly because he does have thick fat, I guess. Not sure if I agree with that. Oh no! So I basically got lucky there, to be honest, with all things considered. So from here, I mean, he has Freeze Dry, so that's going to hurt my Donphan a good bit. But I'm just going to go into Suicune. It's my bulkiest mon and take a hit. I could have went into Mega Medicham, but I don't know. I already made this play. He doesn't have a ton of attack, so I don't know. We should be fine. Yeah, to a certain extent, I kind of got lucky with that Icicle Spear, but he does have thick fat. I'm not sure how I feel about that. I guess it worked out. Wonder if he has Sash because he doesn't have Life Orb. If he went for Razor Shell, probably would have been a better position, but you know. Wait, what was I? Looking back, I mean, I could have pressed Rock Blast and not had that risk, but wait. I mean, that wouldn't have mattered. Would it? Wait. They both would have been neutral, but because of thick fat, I would have done like 0.75 of what I would have done for Rock Blast. So if I got one more hit in, I would have done up to 32. I may have killed him. I think it would have been really close with Rock Blast. But yeah, that's that. That's how the cookie crumbles. I don't really care. I'm just here to play Pokemons. I don't know why the lobby thing keeps turning orange. I don't think you can see that actually. But I'm not a rapper. Why is he taking so long? I don't know. I mean, he has no free switch in. So he probably should just press freeze dry. Oh, okay. Interesting decision. Because now he loses Tangrowth. And I can press Scald for free. But do I want to do that or press Ice Beam? I'm just going to press Scald. Because I can. He made a really interesting play with that Diancie. I don't get it. He did protect. I didn't want to reveal the Bullet Punch. In case he's not expecting it. But yeah, that's how we're doing right now. Oh no. I'm getting juice on my papers. I'm so professional. As if that burn mattered, man. I mean, you had to sack something anyway. I could go to Goodra again. I mean, is that really the complaint? I mean, I really don't understand. That's okay. I don't know what kind of set he is. Therefore, I don't know if he wants to be risking go for the HP Ice when I clearly have Goodra, and I could just fire off a Draco. I'm just gonna go into Donphan though because YOLO. Yeah. He goes for the Volt Switch. Okay. Now I have a couple of plays here. First, I need to see if Ice Shard kills. So yeah. Because like I said in the pre-game stuff, I did put Max Attack Adamant on this thing because fully defensive it really doesn't do me well. Ice Shard, why is that not like a staple on this thing. I mean, I understand why, because it's not very good anymore. It does at most 48%. I can either get rocks up, spin. I think I'm going to I'm gonna get rocks up. Yeah. Rocks are my best play, I think. As he goes into Mandiboos, that's fine, as I can easily press knockoff and get rid of his leftovers. Simple as that. Yeah, the burn on Tangrowth honestly did not matter very much. He could have switched out, and I guess he could have went to Thunders to take a hit, but I mean, then he could have risked the burn again. I mean, I don't know. It's not that the odds were in my favor, but whatever. Here, I have a couple of plays. I could go to Metacham, but that would require me to, take a pretty bold hit. I'm gonna go Suicune. What this allows me to do is I can press Calm Mind here and basically get a kill afterwards, because the Ice Beam is really obvious. I guess he can Whirlwind. Is that what he's gonna do? Yeah. Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna go for my rocks again. Oh, he has Brave Bird. Interesting. Interesting choice. Yeah, I'm just gonna go to Suicune again. I'm gonna press Scald. Simple as that. If he wants to defog, so be it. It's kind of just an annoying stall fest at this point. But yeah, if I get the burn, great. He'll get angry, great. Not actually great, but you know, I mean, that's my best play. And then he brings me into whatever, and we'll see from there. I do not get the burn, as once again, Donphan comes in, he gets to roost, and that's it. Such is life. I wonder if he has HP Ice or Grass Knot? Good plays all around. Interesting. Wasn't really expecting that, to be honest. Mega Diancie. How does Mega Diancie fare? Moonblast. If it's naive, does up to 89. If it happens to be modest, it'll kill. But that's it. So I'm gonna press EQ here. I'm fine with that being my play. Yeah, I mean, I just forget about Magic Bounce at this point on a lot of mons because there's just so many of them, which would probably give me more reason to like memorize. But nah, I'm probably going to be tanking this Moonblast, so getting them out of the way is fine. I'm kind of back at square one in regards to the rocks being on the field. It was nice that Donphan kind of played the wild card though in this match, because he has a different situation it looks like he wasn't necessarily expecting. So many of mons are weak to ice, like I mentioned. 4 of them. Like, that's crazy. But yeah, I'm able to take him out. That's great. I can still bring this thing in on Mandiboos, so that's kind of cool. He's probably going to bring in Mamo. That's his best play. And he probably can just freeze dry. It's his best play. Yeah. I don't really know what he wants to do in this situation. Yeah, I mean, I could go for Ice Shard to get a minimal amount of damage. Actually, I could go to SCAV. I don't know if he wants to EQ. That's the thing. I don't want to take as little damage as possible. What do I want to do? I'm gonna save Donphan for potential late game. That's what I'll do. Because I'll take minimal rocks damage. I can get off an ice shard on things, which is great. Yeah, he does decide to go for freeze dry. Yeah, this is good. I can just press Mega Horn. Honestly, not have many cares in the world. He decides to go into Landorus. Sucks that I'm not able to do enough even with Choice Band. Oh, my EV's messed up. What the frick? I was gonna say, how did that not kill? Landorus. It still wouldn't have killed. It's just really obnoxious that that would happen. Because now I don't have any HP investment. It clearly wasn't like that before. I guess I should have checked it, but what am I expecting? So a 0 HP investment. Earth power does 78 to 92. What do I want to do? Do I want to sack this? I guess. Let's press Iron Head. Gonna go to Metacham, press Fake Out, VP if need be. This thing sweeps from here. Other than Thunderous, which I have Gudra for, but he has Volt Switch. But judging by his set, my Donphan and Gudra can play mind games on his Thunderous. So we're looking good there. Other than that though, Metacham wins at this point. Thunderous is legitimately the only thing in my way. Unless these EVs are messed up. No? Well, no, because I had to redo that set. But for real, that was the only thing that was messed up? Why? In the end, I guess it didn't matter, because I wouldn't have been able to OHKO him, and he's still at damage than I need, so we're good there. It's potentially a 4-0. He decides to switch out, that's fine. I press Ice Punch, simple as that. He decides to sack Mandibus, good stuff. How well does Landorus take the Mega Metacham's Bullet Punch? We shall see. 32. So actually it could be considered a roll, but let's see how well Gudra takes hits. AV. That's all it does? Wow. Going to Gudra. Maybe that's the damage he wants, but oh my gosh. I mean, I'm pressing Ice Beam. I'm upset. That's obnoxious. I could press Draco, but I really... Obviously I don't want to miss, but... What can I do? I don't want it to come down to me having to do a 50-50 with Donphan. With like my Ice Shard versus his Donphan or his Mamo coming in. That kind of changes the game a little bit, but I don't think it will do too badly, because it should do a maximum of 30%. Yeah, simple as that. We'll see what he decides to do. Draco is my best play, because if he does decide to sack Mamo, then that way I get off the kill still, instead of Ice Beam not being able to finish him off. If I miss, I'll be so pissed. Because he already got a lot of hacks in his favor. Obviously the Ice Punch crit did not matter. Earth Power crit, that did, because his Thunderous set is not able to handle Goodra. Why is he taking so long? What calcs is he doing? Yeah, so this will probably have to go down. I mean, let's see. Thank the Lord it doesn't. Thank the Lord I live and he gets killed. What happens here? He sacks us off. He has Thunderous. His best play is to go into Mamo. I mean, done. I'll sack off Goodra. I don't know if he'd go for Freeze Dry or EQ. Because I'm debating. I mean, what's my Suicune at? I don't know. Doesn't say a percent right now, so am I at full? Because what I'm trying to say is, should I come in on the Mamo's hit? Might as well do this while I'm waiting. Not Life Orb. Let's give him leftovers for this instance. Suicune. No, I'm not Crowcoon now. So that's something to keep in mind. Modest. Yeah, Freeze Dry does. Freeze Dry does up to 30. Earthquake does more. With that in mind, I mean, the only thing that's kind of keeping me from winning is crits. So, yep, he goes for the Earthquake. I don't think even a crit will be able to take me out. I could go for Hydro, but I don't want to risk it. It's as simple as that. If he switches out now to Thunderous, I can sack this off and go into Mega Medicham and press Fake Out Bullet Punch, and I win. All up to him on how he wants to play this now. If I get the burn, even better, but that's not the case. There's a couple of mind games he can go for here, but I'm just gonna press Scald in case he tries to make a play, because I clearly have Donphan. So because last time I brought Donphan in, that's gonna give him the thoughts of like, is he going to bring in Donphan again? If so, how bold of a play do I want to make? So yeah, he decides to go out to Mamo now. That's great. And so all it's up to now is GG. I just press Fake Out with worst matchup. Why is he making excuses? not going to say anything because it seems like he's just in a fighting mood. I mean, just looking at his team, why don't we look at that for a second? Let's see. First off, I want to see, I'm going to go to Donphan if he decides to go for T-Bolt. You know, that way I can get a 4-0. But if he doesn't, whatever. If he does decide to go for whatever move that is. Yeah, just press fake out. Let's just look at what his team says though. I forgot what team this is. Who am I facing? Currently facing the LA Nidokings, I believe. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, he just had a lot of mons that were weak to ice. You chose... Our team just has a lot of mons weak to ice. And you chose most of them, and I chose sets to prepare against them. Simple as that. I still don't know what his set was, whether he was Scarf or Specs or AV or something, but that was the game. Good choice on his part though to go for that HP ice. It was a 50-50 there whether I got the 3-0 or the 4-0. So what? What is happening? What do you mean he didn't choose most of them? First off, this goes through a draft, which you choose what mon is. He didn't draft his team? And everything else is useless? I would not consider Heatran dead weight. Heatran, P2, and Sean aren't bad though. Like P2 is actually really good because my team is I don't know, it's I mean, I'm not going to argue too much more for this video, but I mean, I had Metacham to handle Heatran. Like, here's the thing. So they use Mega Medi as the example. Okay, that's literally one mon. Can't just come in on it. I lost the match before I even played. We're just it's getting salty. Let's end this recording in a semi-positive manner. Thank you all for watching. See you guys in the next week. Like, comment, sub. Until later. Peace.